Hi everybody, this is Jason. I'm just recording my first YouTube video in a very long time actually. Just decided I'm going to start sharing some of my pickups with you. Anyone that's been subscribing to my channel, realise I've not been on for a while. Just moved house, had a lot of stuff on. Been really busy with my job and also with my buying and selling and stuff, and just not really had time to get on my YouTube, I'm afraid. It's not to say it's not been going really well, it's been going fantastic, but I think it's about time now. I just started sharing some of the cool stuff I've started picking up again and give you some idea of what I'm looking to get for it. Okay, so these are all what I've picked up today. Actually, I've had a really good day, and these are just around the local charity shops, and there's like a couple of second-hand places as well that I go to that always had some good stuff from. So I'm going to walk you through what I've got. Right, okay, this is, first of all, is a VHS copy of a John Cusack film, an 80s classic called Better Off Dead. This is an X-rental, which is really desirable. Most non-X-rental videotapes are worthless, really. So the smaller box ones, pretty much anything you can imagine, unless it's like a really unusual item, they're worth pennies. But however, there's a really nice little secondary market kind of popped up for the X-rental stuff. The tapes themselves are made out of much better quality materials, so they're designed to last longer because obviously they were designed for rentals rather than retail. You tend to get better artwork on the covers. You get all the really cool trailers before the film as well for like other stuff that came out, so they're really, really good pieces. This is an absolutely brilliant piece of oh, it's a promo as well, just noticed. Oh, cool. It's another really cool piece of 80s comedy featuring the amazing John Cusack. He did several films in the 80s which were fun. He did Better Off Dead, One Crazy Summer, which I love, The Sure Thing. He just absolutely nailed it in the 80s. So these here I picked up for pennies really. I don't really pay more than 50p for VHS, but I got this one and another one for £1. So yep, got Better Off Dead. And this one here, which I thought was quite appropriate, Haunted Honeymoon, starring the very sadly late Gene Wilder. Absolutely classic from the 80s. Again, it's really good condition. Now, as a little word of advice, you need to be checking for mould on these tapes. If you're either buying them for yourself or to sell, VHS collectors will not, well, you'll be getting a fraction of the price for them if they've got mould on. And your way to check, it's pretty obvious. Take the tape out. Really cool tape there, look at that. And then on the reels here, you'll be able to see a build-up of white sort of powdery spores stuff, and that's mould. Now, it doesn't necessarily destroy the tapes, but it potentially can do. So for a collector, unless they kind of want the tapes for display only and not for actually to use, then you know they're only worth a few quid if they've got mould on. But an example like this, you know, you could be looking like £10–15, which is what I'm probably going to hope to get for that, especially at the moment with him just having died. I know that sounds awful, but it's yeah, there we go. Thanks, Gene, for that. Right, what else have I got today? I picked up a couple of really smart Kitsch pencil case tins. Let's try and focus a bit. There we go. This one looks like a sort of Snoopy knockoff. There's Woodstock and Snoopy, Xiaopi apparently. I just thought it was quite cool. This one here looks like just some Chinese cats by the looks of it, but they're really kitsch. I'd imagine they'd sort of go well. I paid £1 each for them. Didn't even really check them, to be honest, to see what they're worth, but I think they've got to be worth about, I don't know, about 7–8 quid each. Might do them as a pair. You get 12 quid for the two of them. I've got this little fella as well. This was from the local Bernardo's. It's 99p. Sony Walkman, always good to pick up. They always sell well, especially the anything like a good mate that's a good mate now was generally a good mate back in the 80s and 90s. So you know, Sony, Philips, even Iowa really. If there's any Iowa ones, they're not too bad. They were more of a budget mate back in the day, but they're pretty robust. I didn't get a chance to check it, but I've tested it now and it works great. I'll stick a pair of headphones with it, and hopefully get about 15 quid for that. So that was quite cool. Picked up paperback. Don't usually bother with books too much, especially fiction. I do well with textbooks with Amazon on FBA, but that's a whole other story. But this here, got this from a charity shop. They were 5 for £1. It's a really cool sort of cyberpunk novel. but I can sell that as new. I'll probably sell it on FBA, probably looking to get about, well, book price on it, which is like £7. So after fees and that, I'll probably get about £4 on that. But again, that's why I don't really sort of bother with books now, because, you know, I don't get sort of like huge amounts of money back on them, unless they're textbooks or something really unusual. And what I try and do now is I like to try and make at least £8 to £10 profit per item. If it's less than that, I won't bother really. So yeah, I've set myself those kind of standards with my reselling. So this was quite a nice haul for the same place that I got the book from. I've got a collection of like sort of ambient and trance CDs. Trance as in early to mid 90s trance, not the cheesy sort of stuff that kind of came out and got known as trance, you know, later in the day. So all these were scanning on Amazon for between £8 and £20. Some of them are quite unusual. Always make sure you check CDs. These were 99p, but there was an offer on, they were buy one get one free. So I got 12 CDs for £6. Anything that looks a bit out of the ordinary like this is always worth it. This one here, never heard of it. I mean, I'm quite into my music, quite into weird and wonderful stuff, but that's quite a smart cover. That one there's the cheapest on Amazon for that is about £23–24. Again, got a stack of ones I've never heard of, but you can tell they're kind of niche items. They're not just sort of like, you know, filler. Got a nice Cafe Del Mar one here, volume 8, I think it is, volume 12, something like that. So that's in good nick. Just bear with me. Sorry about that. That's an Amazon delivery. Yeah, so nice Cafe Del Mar CD there. What else? Another ambient one. I have checked all these. They're all very minimal scratches on them. You know, perfectly playable. I've yet to decide whether I'll send them on FBA or sell them on eBay. I've recently upgraded my eBay to a shop rather than just you know, normal sort of seller thing. I was already an eBay top-rated seller, which I'm quite pleased with, but I had an offer from eBay where they offered me 2 months of a shop for free, and I thought I'd try it, and it seems to be really, really good. But I'll go into that at another time. But the main one of this is this fella here. Again, it was with this pile of CDs in the shop. Prince. Now, Prince stuff is really, really collectible. You know how most CDs kind of not worth much. You can get on Amazon for like a penny or whatever. Prince stuff is amazing. The reason being is because, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but during the early 90s, he had a massive falling out with his record company, who they were trying to sort of control his creativity and trying to say what, you know, he should do and what he shouldn't do. So he decided to kind of go off on his own and became known as the symbol, and the artist formerly known as Prince. And because of that, a lot of his albums have never been re-released, never been reissued, so you weren't able just to go into HMV at any point and, you know, buy one of his albums new kind of thing. So I had a lot of luck on eBay a few months ago. I sold Prince's The Gold Experience album, and I got £50 for that for a CD. Put it on a buy it now, and someone from America bought it and shipped it over. And yeah, and this one here again, this one's going for between about £12 to £18. I need to check that it's got all the little bits and pieces in it, but yeah, oh yeah, it looks like it has actually. It should have like a little inlay. Yeah, there it is. So look at this. Let's open this together because it's the first time I've seen it. Yeah, cool. Look at that. That is awesome. It's got a little fold out butterfly thing. Yeah, I'm going to be hoping to get at least 15 quid for that. That's amazing. Oh, part of me might keep that for myself actually. I do like Prince. I'm a sucker for fancy artwork on a CD, but either way, we'll see. Okay, so that's a really, really good CD haul. So it's just to show you that in anything really, there is stuff out there if you look. You know, you just think, oh, you see a load of DVDs, and you think, oh, DVDs aren't worth anything. You see a load of CDs, you just think, oh, I'm not going through that. It's just going to be full of crap. If you take the time, you obviously need to decide on your sales channel whether they'll work better on Amazon or on eBay. But you know, there's always stuff that worth getting. And the last thing I picked up today, lovely pickup, vintage Meccano from the 1940s. Meccano's been going for, I think, since about the 30s onwards. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it does hold its value, and nice complete sets go for really good money on eBay. This one here, I paid £10 for it. He wouldn't budge. This is from the little second-hand shop locally that I get my stuff from sometimes. I asked for 8, he wouldn't budge down from 10, so I thought, okay, fair enough. The only one I could find similar to this, now Meccano had a set numbering system from 1 upwards, so basically there was set 1, and set number 2 was everything in set 1 plus extra. Set 3 was everything in set 1 and 2 and then extra, and then so on up to 9. And the Meccano set 9 in its different forms, you know, was this massive tower of drawers with all bits and pieces in it you can make all these different models from. So originally this would have been the first Meccano starter set. I've had a look, the only one I could found sold for £80 of this particular one, the original 1940s one. As you can see, the box is in really good condition. Now I come to opening it and it just looks like a collection of crap really, but it's not. There weren't actually this many parts in the original box. I've had a look. It should be in this sort of nice sort of display cardboard thing that all the pieces sit in. But there would only look like there'd been a handful of pieces in it. So there are things like this and that. I don't know the names of all these plates. That fella there, all these green bits, all these wheels. So I think it looked like there was about 50 to 60 pieces in it originally. So this is that original set plus extra. But I just thought it was absolutely lovely. Now I'm going to put that on and hopefully look to get about £55–60 for that, because it's got all the little tools and spanners and everything. It's just a really nice set. But it's also got this as well, which I thought was fantastic. It's got the original sort of warranty that you'd have got with it, made in Liverpool, and then yeah, you could have taken that back if there were any problems, complaints, and got a new one. So yeah, so there we go. I'm going to do another video soon, hopefully, and let you know how I got on with some of my sales. I'm going to be maybe doing some instructional videos as well to show you how to get started on FBA, and some advice on selling on eBay, because I've had an awful lot of sales in the last 6 to 12 months. It's going absolutely amazingly for me. And I'd like to sort of share that knowledge with you guys and see how you all get on. But in the meantime, that's me going with a quick video, 12 minutes, quick one. Yeah. Hope to see you all soon. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, thanks guys. Bye bye.